Good morning, Murli. Om Shanti. Essence. Sweet children, you are establishing one religion and one kingdom in the world on the basis of your silence. This is your pure pride of silence. Question. How do people of the world curse themselves and how do some children curse themselves? Answer. People of the whole world say that God is omnipresent and thereby curse themselves. However, if children say Baba, Baba and then burn themselves in the fire of lust, they curse themselves. They are slapped by Maya. Baba says, O sweetest, beloved souls, now become Sato Pradhan. Do not become a Bhasamsur, a devil who burnt himself to death. Om Shanti. You children know that you are now going from the darkness into the light. Moonlight is like the subtle region. When the sun rises, there is the warmth of the sun. The moon brings coolness. This light is for these eyes. Souls also have sight. You souls receive the eye of the intellect. You souls know that you truly recognize the unlimited Father and that you also recognize with your eyes the chariot Brahma. When Shiv enters, you children have now had recognition. You have this recognition when you meet him personally. He, Brahma, is also called Nandigan and Bhagirath. Nandigan is always shown as the bull and Bhagirath is shown as the human being. They show a picture of Sanskar and believe that Gangas emerged through him. However, it was not the Gangas of water. You now know this. You Brahmins now have the knowledge of all the scriptures, etc. You explain the essence of all the Vedas, the Granth, the Upanishad, etc. Some daughters have never studied or listened to the scriptures, but they are able to understand the essence of the Vedas and scriptures. Uneducated one, go ahead. The educated one will bow down in front of those who are uneducated. Generally, uneducated ones bow down in front of educated ones. The wonder here is that those who haven't studied anything know all the Vedas, scriptures, religions, and the activities of the path of devotion. In their stage of retirement, human beings adopt gurus, and the gurus then sit and relate the scriptures, etc. to them. They believe that they will find the path to God from a guru. It is as though that is mountain and that any path they climb can take them to the top. However, it is not like that. Those of you who didn't know anything now know everything. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, had the arrows of knowledge shoot at Bhisham, Pitama, etc. By the Kumaris, the world doesn't know these things. Jagdamba Saraswati is a Kumari. Big Pandits give themselves the surname Saraswati. In fact, the Saraswati of knowledge who emerged from the Gangas of knowledge is Mama. Truly, the Kumaris are now developing more power because they haven't climbed up the wrong ladder. When a man marries, his attachment to his parents is removed and transferred to his wife. He becomes a slave of his wife. Then, when he has a children, attachment is transferred to them. You know, become destroyed of attachment to all. You have the faith that you are souls. The yoga of you souls is connecting to the Father. Yoga means remembrance. Your matter are unique. Kumaris are pure. They don't go on pilgrimage because they are pure anyway. Human beings go on pilgrims to cut their sins away. They believe that the Gangas is the purify. The purify has to be one. If the Ganga water is the purify, then why do they go there? They go there to see it. They say that the Ganga emerged where an arrow was shot. They have created a Gomukh mouth of cow and placed it there. The father sits here and explains, children, you are souls. Consider yourself to be souls and remember me. He is the father and also the Satguru. In temples, they show the feet of Sri Krishna. Shiv Baba doesn't have feet of his own because he doesn't have a body of his own. Therefore, no one becomes the dust at his feet. Baba says, children, you don't have to become the dust at Shiv Baba's feet. I come and liberate you, children, from these iron age customs and systems. I don't have feet. Shiv doesn't have a body. This is the body of Brahma. Therefore, you cannot worship Shiv Baba. Shiv has entered this lucky chariot on the path of devotion. People offer flowers to those who say of themselves, Shivoham, I am Shiva. All of those customs and systems belongs to the path of devotion. They don't understand the meaning of them at all. They say that women should not worship a lingam, but they don't understand who are the lingam represents. In fact, Shiv is not such a big lingam image. He is a star. So why can they not worship him? Shiv means the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the benefactor. In fact, he should be worshipped a great deal. Shiva, the benefactor, is only one. He is the one who makes you pure from the impure. He benefits everyone. Those who were the first number, Lakshmi and Narayan, have taken 84 births and became impure. So everyone has become impure. All have come down from the Satopradhan stage and become Rajo and Tamo. The one who benefits everyone is the one Father alone. At this time, all human beings are impure. They don't become impure as soon as they come down here. At first, they are pure. The Father sits here and explains all of this. My beloved, long lost and now found children and saligrams, are you listening to what their Father is saying through this mouth? No one else can say this. No sannyasis etc. can say, I am ever pure and am speaking to you souls through this body. Only the Father can say this. Some say Baba, Baba and then become a Bhasmasur. Maya slaps them and so they burn themselves. Lust is a fire, is it not? The Father comes and liberates you from being a Bhasmasur. He explains, sweetest children, you are my children. You reside in Brahmand. You are bodiless, and this is why there are no thoughts of any kind. You then go into your parts. This too is pre-designed in the drama. Your reward is now just a herd. You are now Trikaldarshi. Those sanskars of your disappear here. This knowledge will not remain there. While you are here, there is knowledge. For example, someone takes the sanskar from here and those sanskars then emerge, and so according to that, he can become part of this Shakti army again. Example of soldiers who take the sanskars of battling with them. Then when they grow little older, they enroll in the military. If someone is to take birth here, then according to the sanskars he takes with him, he will take birth in a good home. Then little children with those sanskars also come here. When you take a new birth to heaven, the sanskar of here will have been finished. Then you will develop the sanskars of ruling in order to experience your reward, and these sanskars will have become merged. Some children had a lot of love, and so those souls become very happy when they come here, but they are unable to speak because their organs are still small. As they grow, those sanskars will continue to emerge. The Father explains so many things. He is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and so the inheritance would surely be received from the Father. He alone is the Creator. You children know that you are claiming your inheritance of heaven from Baba. You also received it in the previous cycle. It is only at this time that you receive the inheritance of unlimited happiness from the unlimited Father. Only you can say this. These things are completely new. You explain that the Gita is the mother and father. All the rest of the scriptures and its children. It is only through the Gita that you receive the inheritance of Raj Yoga and the kingdom of heaven. What inheritance would you receive from children? You are now becoming those with divine intellect. Therefore, you palaces, etc., will be built every quickly. Yours is the pure pride of silence, whereas there is the arrogance of science. You claim the kingdom from the Almighty Authority Father. You become the master of Bharat. Always keep in your intellect that the creator of the world is teaching you in order to make you into the master of the world. He gives you liberation in life in a second. So would the Father not be able to enter this one in second? A soul lives here for London or America and takes birth there in a second. Souls are flying squared. They are such a tiny stars. You definitely believe in rebirth. How many rebirths have you taken? You definitely have entered the cycle of 84 births. Those who have completely impure Shudra intellect come and once again became those with clean intellect. The company of those with a clean intellect will make you the same. You are now master ocean of knowledge. You are imbibing the virtues that the Father has in him. You too say, Manmana Bhav, therefore your souls will become clean. However, Baba alone has the key to divine vision. You change from human being into deities. From this is why even children are shown with a crown, otherwise little children don't have crown. He just shown a prince. Mother see in the vision how they will go and become impressive. You souls can also understand through this knowledge that you have now become impure. I am a carpenter, I am a poor. It is the soul that says this. You now know that you are becoming deities through Shiv Baba. It is soul that become impure and pure. Now I, this soul, am pure, and so my body is also impure. It has alloy in it. By taking to yourself in this way, you can continue to churn the ocean of knowledge. The habit will then be instilled. You children have to churn the ocean of knowledge as to what is right and what is wrong. Have the faith that you are soul. I am a Brahman. They invoke a soul through a body. Why do they not call the body? They feed the soul. Okay. How would the soul eat? He would eat through the body of the Brahman priest. A widow would understand that she has a cold the soul of her husband. When a widower loved his wife and her soul is invited, he would feel, what gift should I give her? So he puts a ring or a nose stud on her. That is just a soul. The body cannot come here. In fact, the soul doesn't even come. All of that is fixed in the drama. It is also a game. They think so and so has come and I am feeding that one. They feed an eminent person with a lot of pomp and splendor. It is a custom and system. In fact, Brahman priests don't have to have a job, but nowadays they do everything for their stomach livelihood. Otherwise, Brahman priests consider themselves to be very elevated. However, they are creation born through a womb. You Brahmins are mouth born. You are praised a lot. You have now understood. You have the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and end of the whole world. No one except the one Father would be called knowledgeful. Those whom he changed from human being into deities also definitely need to be adopted because he is the mother and father. The Father comes and creates you through this one. It is very difficult for anyone else to understand these things. These are such wonderful things. He says, day by day I tell you deep secrets. You have to imbibe this knowledge till the end. At the end you will reach your karmatit stage. 8 pass with honors. When someone in the military dies, they give him full honor. All of you are making effort. This is the race to become karmatit. Who is the having good yoga and becoming part of the rosary of Rudra? Mama and Baba are very well known, and it is then number wise those who pass with honor receive full marks. They don't experience any punishment. They are given a lot of respect. 9 jewels are always remembered, not 8. There are 4 pairs and then there is the one Father in the middle. Those people don't understand the meaning of that. They create whatever someone tells them to. Jains teach Hatha yoga a lot. They even pluck out each hair. That is violence. That renunciation is one that causes suffering. You don't have to do anything like that. You are tempted and inspired to renounce the vice. No one except has this knowledge. You have truly been around the cycle of 84 births. We are now to return home. The more yoga you have, the purer you will become. If you continue to stay in remembrance and do service, you will receive greater fruit. The Father is the most beloved one, from whom you receive the inheritance of happiness for 21 births. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for Dharana: run to the race to become karmatit in order to receive good fruit. Do service with willist, staying in remembrance. Keep the company of those who have clean intellect and become clean. Imbibe the virtues of the Father. Never curse yourself. Blessings. May you become a knowledgeable soul and then a master, best over by having the stage of being ignorant of the knowledge of desire. Those who are knowledgeable, that is intelligent, receive everything without having to ask for anything. They don't need to ask for anything. When they automatically receive all attainment, no thought can arise in them of asking for anything. Such children become ignorant of the knowledge of desire from being those who ask for something. Such knowledgeable souls become master, best over, children of the best over. They asking for anything finishes. They receive such a great respect that they don't have any desire for name, fame, or honor. Slogan: those who fully rule their minds, intellects, and sanskars are self sovereign master of themselves. Om Shanti.